Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 45 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're at Dover Motor Speedway for the running of the Wurth 400. On the pole for today's race is the number 5 car of Avi Sachs. Alongside him will be the 38 car of Matt Gomes. Row 2 we have Matt Hunter and then Isaiah Bernesh. Row 3 is JP Lataro and Allison Rain. Chris Leone, Austin Stitzel make up row 4, Garrett Albertson and Samet Oskan will make up row number 5. There is Casey Hoyter, winner at Talladega last weekend, as he looks to go for 2 here today at Dover in row number 6. And take a look at the rest of the field. We have one of 2 former champions competing here in this race today. Ian Dutta running the number 60 car today, a 3rd entry for RFK. And then the other champion in the field, James Shelley, starting in the 55 car for MBM Motorsports. And we're about to get the green flag. We're moments away from the green flag dropping here at Dover. Here we go, folks. Back to the green flag. About to go to the green flag here at Dover Motor Speedway. 120 laps will be run at the Monster Mile. It'll be the final time these drivers will face off against Miles the Monster, and only one of them will be the winner at the very last PLCS race here at Dover. Let's get the green flag going in this race here. The Wurth 400 is underway. Green flag in the air at Dover. Avi Sachs in front already. Isaiah Bernesh in 2nd place. He jumped up to 2nd. Amazing run. A good start for that 78 team. First lap goes to Avi Sachs. 3 wide in the middle. Not making it easy for the 60 car. Look at them. 3 wide in the middle now again. They're still 3 wide. Better watch out. Here they go to the bottom, battling for position. Quinn Porter, 45, right stuck in the middle. A little bit of, well, it was wiggling a little bit there. It was almost trying to avoid the contact, trying to avoid getting spun out. Trying to make it through that contact. First couple laps though, a lot of beating and banging right now. A lot of side-by-side action in the middle of the pack. They better watch out. Better not take things too serious there. And now we have a battle for 2nd place between the 78 and the 48. Now the 48 looks low. Let's see if he goes on the bottom. Let's see if she goes on the bottom to take 2nd place. There she goes. Allison Rain is going to take the 2nd spot from Isaiah Bernesh. 78 is trying to fight back up high. 48 though is going to try to clear the 78, and she does. There she goes. A little contact there with Nilson Herrera and the 47 of Casey Hoyt. And now here comes Chris Leone. He's going to battle for position here. 3rd spot. Gonna take it from Rain. Allison Ray not giving up that third spot so easily. She's trying to fight back. Allison Ray doing a pretty solid job and hanging on. And look at these drivers not doing so great. There was some contact, I believe, with the 34 car, but no caution as we stay green. Here comes the 10. That is J.P. Lataro running 4th position right now. And now battle for 5th between Rain and Nilson Herrera. Here comes Hoyt. See if Casey Hoyt can hang on to the lead, can hang on to the position over Samit Oskan. Nilson Herrera goes to the bottom, and the 48 car Allison Rain will have to give up that position. 51 takes the spot. 51 is going to be able to make it through. '51 does get through in the battle for 5th spot, and the 51 gets by. Avi Sachs has pulled out to a big lead here in this race. And we'll see if he can hang on, but it's only the beginning of this race right now. And the 12 Chris Leo takes 2nd. Chris Leone gonna take 2nd. Here comes though the 10 of J.P. Lataro. Can he take the 2nd spot from Leone? The 10 car takes 2nd spot, and he is going to take it away from Chris Leone. Nilson Herrera up to 3rd now. The 51 is now in 3rd position. He just went by Chris Leone. All this battling has allowed Avi Sachs to pull ahead of the lead. And the 60 car on pit road had a issue, and he's going to have to come to pits. So 60 and Dutta on the pit road. He had a problem, I think, with a tire. So looks like he has to come to pit, and he might be lapped and might be lapped by the 5 car. So there goes the 60 off pit road. And not an issue with our leaders as he slows into the pit stop, and he might be restarting back near the back of the pack. So not a problem for the 60 as he has been as he struggles now, and now he's down a lap in this race. 3 wide battling, and the 78 has just dropped back. He has lost a ton of positions, being stuck on the high side, just not been able to move back down. And now he's going to lose even more spots. '51 car goes into the 2nd spot now. We'll see if he gets by J.P. Lataro. Nilson gets the 2nd spot from J.P. Lataro, and we'll see if he can catch Avi Sachs in the number 5. '12 car goes to the bottom lane now. Battle for the, I believe, the 4th spot. And now Lataro is trying to make a comeback now. There he goes. The 10 car takes 2nd spot away. And now Nilson Herrera is going to try to fight back. My goodness, a long battle for 2nd between these 2 drivers. Wow, battle for 2nd, man. It is taking it to the limit. They're taking it to the limits now. Wow. Herrera keeps 2nd place, but will he keep it out of the 10 car? Is he able to stay out of the 10 car's way? 51 right now. He's keeping the second spot for him for now, so we'll see if he's able to hold on. Battle for position here between 8 and the 16. And the 78 car goes by Rafael Maka. Bernash is trying to work his way back up to the front. Avi Sachs continues to lead now. They're approaching lap traffic. The 34 Quinn Moore is the nearest lap car in the field right now. Will they be catching him in a few laps? Herrera's on to second place. He has gained ground on Avi Sachs. Closing in on the number 5 car. He's going to try to stick to the high side, maybe get the grip. Look at that lap. Look at that run the 51 got. He's going for the lead. He needed that run to get by Sachs, and there he goes. And a new leader, Nilson Herrera. Nilson takes it. He took the lead away from Avi Sachs. He made an aggressive move on the 5, and he is able to take the lead away. Now we'll see if he can hold him off. We'll see if he can hold off Avi Sachs and JP Lautaro. Chris Leone sits comfortably in the 4th position right now, but he's way far behind to make an impact on any of the drivers. Herrera taking the lead now, and Quinn Moore is very close to being lapped by the leaders. Not what the 34 needed here today, but he still has those 2 wins to lock him in the playoffs. So yeah, it doesn't have to worry about getting another victory to get himself in, to know that he's in, to get some safety and insurance to get into the playoffs. But the day is just leaving the day left a lot to be desired. And now he's about to get lapped by the leaders, whoever will be leading at this point. Avi Sachs holding on for second place. He knows that Lautaro is right behind him. He could pounce. The 10 car could be pouncing on him. Here we go. This is for second. And Lautaro gets by Avi Sachs in the second spot. So he gets by him for second. Only a matter of time, unless if a caution does come out with the next couple laps. It's only a matter of time before these guys catch with the lapped car behind Quinn Moore. So, will the 51 be able to get by the lap traffic easily? And now Casey Hoyt just took 5th spot from Allison Rain. So now Hoyt's in the 5th spot. In the top 5 he's running now, looking for another great finish from this 47 team. They won at Talladega last week. It was a thrilling finish, but Hoyt was able to win for the second time in his PLCS career, and both of his wins have come at Talladega. They're going to be running at Talladega again later this season during the playoffs. So will Hoyt be able to sweep the Talladega weekends this season, or will he get another win before? Will he get another win before Talladega? Well, you'll have to tune in and find out. Here they come. We're going to get by Quinn Moore. Looks like Nelson Herrera is going to get by the 34 with ease. Not going to get in the way of the leaders. 51 gets by the 34, puts him a lap down. Not going to be an issue for the lap car, at least for the leader. What about second, though? How about JP Lautaro? Can he get by the 34? Maybe trying to get a little draft of him and maybe try to pass for himself. He's going to go for the pass himself. Lautaro is able to get by Quinn Moore, and now his eyes are set on the lead. There goes the 5 car. It's his turn to get by Quinn Moore. The next lap car in view is the 7 Alexander Rowe. not too far away from the leaders, believe it or not, so maybe they're going to put him a lap down as well here at the Monster Mile. There hasn't been a single caution today in 30 laps in this race, and I gotta say, that's very impressive. I thought we would see like a wreck or two early on in this Cup Series race at Dover, but surprisingly it's been going so well, caution-free, through 30 laps. 12 Leon goes to the bottom. He gets by Quinn Moore, and now he's going to try to get by Avi Sachs for third spot. Casey Hoyt just right behind him, right now in the top 5. And the question is, will he be able to make an impact later in the race? They're going to have to pit at some point during this race here in Dover, so we'll see how pit strategies will go down if we stay green. But I'm not sure when the pit window is going to be here at this track of this short track, but might not be too long until they have to come to pit road. Matt Hunter just got by Samet Ozkan in the top 12 of the field. Chris Leon is going to look at third spot. We'll see if he can catch Avi Sachs for third place. We'll see if it will stay green. We'll see if the race will stay green up until the end. We'll see how they'll be running after pit strategies come into play. But in the meantime, though, Chris Leon has got his eyes set on the 5. He's trying to get by him for third spot. Casey Hoyt now facing pressure from Garrett Albertson behind him, and in front of him he's got a lapped car. So, well, we'll see what he does. Hoyt gets by the 34 as he nearly gets into contact with the 42. Close call there. Could have ended in disaster. 47 will get by him, and that's going to give the 45 an opportunity to move up a spot on the 42. He'll take it. Maybe the 45 can get by the 47. And here he comes. Can he do it? Can he make the move work? He just can't stick it. 47 puts a block. Here comes Leon into third spot. Can he get third? Avi Sachs, that run on the high side though. Maybe he'll try to pull, trying to stay out of the 12's view. 12's going to give it a shot though. He's going to give it a go. There he goes. Third spot. Can he take it? Avi Sachs still fighting. Up on the high side. Oh, Sachs still is hanging on to third place. A close call there by the 5. Another lap car in view now with Nilson Herrera against the 7 of Alexander Rowe. With lap traffic last time, he was able to get by Quinn Moore, but will the 51 be able to get by the 7 now? Oh boy, 7 sticking to the low side. Oh, that's gonna cost him some time there. Oh man, they're stuck on the bottom. This might be an opportunity for the 10 to pull ahead. Oh, he's trying to give him the bump and run. He's still stuck behind the 7. Is this the opportunity the 10 is looking for? Now the 51 is finally able to go to the bottom before the 10 is able to make a move. Before the 10 was able to pull ahead. 10 got a good cushion over third spot, but oh boy, it could have gone worse. I mean, wow, he was literally on the bumper of that 7 car. I don't know why he didn't try to pass him a little earlier. Maybe trying to get the draft a little bit. Maybe try to pull away because he knows the 10 is coming. He knows that 10 has a victory under his belt already this season, and he wants another one. 10 is looking to get another win, and he was our winner a couple weeks ago back at Coda. So Lautaro looks to add another victory here today at Dover. He's going to try to catch that 51. 12 car able to get by Avi Sachs. That's for third spot. But second and third are way far behind each other. Only way to make moves is with pit stops at this point, or even a caution. and we have not had a caution today in this race. To lap 44 we go here at Dover. Just getting underway. The next lap car is Hayden Stringer, but I don't think they're going to have enough time before pit stops begin to catch the 19, so I think the 19 is safe for now, unless if something completely disastrous goes wrong on that team. Nilson Herrera is going for his first career win in the PLCS in that 51 entry. We'll see if he can add We'll see if he can add a win, and more importantly, that would put him in to the playoffs. The 10 car, well, he doesn't have anything to work with. He's just going to have to hope that the 51 messes up or he finds another line. He can make gains on the leader. Or we'll see if pit strategy will come into play and maybe he'll try to move up through pit stops, through the cycle of stops, if they ever come by. We'll take a look at the drivers in the back now. There's James Shelley in 28th right now, not doing so great for his one-off return to the series as a former champion. He's making the most of his opportunity. He's just making the most of this opportunity. At least he's not 2 laps down like Ian Dutta. He's currently scored last place, and that's not what the 60 wanted for his one-off return, but gonna try to at least try to finish this race and this one opportunity in front of his friends and family here today. Looks like the 23 was going to get a run on the 45, but just not going to be able to make the move for now. Ooh, some lap traffic trouble between 3rd and 4th. Leon had a little trouble there getting by the lap car, but it looks like the 12 will get through, and not a problem for the 12 now. But still, though, going to lose a couple seconds there. It's likely that they might have lost a couple seconds during that last set, during that last run. So, yeah, that might have not been what the 12 needed. Avi Sachs gets by the 7 a little bit more with ease. And looks like it won't be an issue for those 2 cars. A lap car of the 7 won't be an issue for those 2. There is a battle for position with Aiden Bigelow and Isaiah Bernesh. And Bigelow goes to the low side, and he's going to try to take the position away from the 78 car. Oh, here comes Fitzwater. Look at Fitzwater go to the bottom on the 38 car. Trying to go aggressive. Ooh, boy. Nearly getting to one another. That was close. That was real close. They were close to getting contact. Very close to making some contact on that corner. Oh boy, that could have been a crash there. See, the 42 gets by. He's gonna get by the 7, the lap car. Hoyt's gonna get passed by the 16 as they're trying to navigate through the lap number 7. They pit after lap 60. I believe it's just they're going to be their only stop of the race, and they will be good to go till the very end. Another caution, and they'll definitely be good to go to the end of the race. They pit less than lap 60. If they start to pit before lap 60, things get interesting. Would it be a one-stop race for these drivers, or will they have to come to pit road again? No cautions have been brought out yet here at Dover, so who knows? I mean, this could come down to strategy. This could come down to who pits, when they pit, and when's the right time to come to pit road. 42 and 23, battling it out here for a position. That's for 5th place. Trying to pick up those precious points to get him into the playoffs, but with more winners, it's going to get tougher and tougher to get in the playoffs just on points alone. They need a win. They need a flat-out win and get lucky. They need to roll the dice, try to get a win whenever they can, try to get in that playoff spot. There's only 16 drivers that are in the playoffs, so A win gets you in, almost assures you of a win, and then if there's more winners, it goes down to points among the race winners. So getting more than one win is very beneficial and locks you in basically to the playoffs. I think if you have to stay, unless if you are outside the top 30 in points. Now that's also another consideration to take into being in the top 30 inside points, even with a win. That's why a win doesn't always guarantee you to spot into the playoffs. And they've actually caught up with Hayden Stringer. So maybe they'll pass him. Depends. Depends on how long they can go on just one stop. Maybe the 51 gets by him. He doesn't have to deal with the lap traffic. We'll have to wait and see. 51, he knows he can't slow down. He's got a big lead, but he knows he can't mess up. He can't make a mistake. Because he is looking for every opportunity to get into a victory and try to win here today. Gets by the 19 with ease, no problems getting by the lap car. And now he's going to try to stretch it out. If he does come to pit road, it could be just a one-stop race within the next couple laps. So I think they might be approaching lap 60. Right now they're in lap 59. So they get by 60. It's safe to say they might just be able to win this race on just one pit stop. So they're approaching lap number 60, the midway point of this race here at Dover. And it looks like they might be good to go. They might be good to go on just one pit stop, and that might be all they need. But they got to nail the pit stop perfectly. They got to nail the timing right. They got to get the right strategy in. They have to have the stars all align with one another. They have to make things right. They have to, get everything perfect. Quinn Moore on the pit road. Maybe they'll be starting the set of stops in just a few laps. So this could be coming down to pit strategy in this race, as we have not had a caution in this race so far today. Here we go. Could be the start of pit stops if some of the drivers decide to gamble. Who's going to go in first? 51's going to stay out. The 51 will stay out. 34 is going to have to stay in the pits for a while. He's trying to fix the damage he has sustained early on. It didn't bring the caution out, and it could have changed this. If a caution had come out that point, it could have changed their strategies. Could have been a different race where we see what we see now. They got to be within their pit window within the next couple laps here. And now the 10 car has to get by the 19. 34 just came off pit road. Let's hope he doesn't merge let's hope he doesn't merge too quickly onto the traffic and cause a pile up, because that could be disaster waiting to happen. Looks like the 10 car is going to get by the 19 with ease, and he's no problems getting through the lap car. 34 is able to get clean track. The 20 car is approaching. Oh, 42 trying to get by Avi Sachs, and he does. He gets by Avi Sachs down the bottom and takes the position away. Gets by the 42 car. So he's able to get a gain of position on the 5. He's up to 4th. 23 is going to try to pass by the 5 car. And look at the lead, the margins between 1st and 2nd. He's got a safe lead of the 51 car. But they got to execute right if they're going to come to pit soon. Lap 65. Not sure how long they can last on those tires and fuel. The 7 comes to pit. Already a couple laps down, he comes to pit as well. Here comes the 51. And he looks like he's going to try to stretch as much as he can from these tires and fuel that he has right now. Well, they're just probably going to be just a one-stop race at this point. But, got to make the stops count. Look how far they are. Look how close they are between the 99 George Wurth and the 51. Will they catch him? Probably not, but 51 is hanging on to the lead right now here at Dover. We saw domination in Cassie Reynolds winning at the Bristol Dirt Race. Only had 2 cautions, I think, that race. And 16 took the lead on the restart. Just never looked back at that Bristol race. Just dominated the dirt track. Could we see another dominant day here today for the 51 car? 7 comes off pit road. Clear track, so no problems. Right now, no issues for the lap cars coming off pit road, so they're going to stay where they are. And we'll see how far these guys will go. .51 into the lead now, still dominating this race back and forth. I mean, 51 has just been unstoppable. He is trying to get this. He's trying to make this his first win. He wants this. He wants to win it here. And now the 2-lap cars are battling it out here. Yeah, that's not gonna factor in the 3rd spot yet, but when they come to pit road eventually, it might. Oh boy. Look how close they are between the 99 and 51. Wow, this I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna catch him now, but could be possible. This could make things interesting. .55 is trying to gain another position. He knows he is definitely not going to win this race, but every position matters. So James Shelley is taking the opportunity to try to get a good finish out of this one-off opportunity. He's do his return to the Cup Series. So back out in front, the 51. That car, I think Ronald Moravilla took that to a victory last season at Auto Club Speedway. And now the 51. That team has been very lucky. That team, usually you don't see them up in the front like this, but they're making the most of their opportunity to get in front and try to win it. And there's a spin between Allison Rain, and the caution is out for the first time. What a twist! The first caution occurs on lap 73. Oh, look, 51 almost made contact with the wrecked car of the 48, but was able to stay out of it. Oh, how about that? One of the first caution of the race happens on lap 73, and this is why we're under caution. The 1 car takes out the 48. I don't know what that was about. I don't know why the 1 just took the 48 out like that. Wow, I didn't think we would see a caution today, but here we are. Yellow has come out for the first time on lap 73, and this is going to make things interesting now. Will they come to pit road? Right now, 51 stays out. I'm not even sure why they're slowing up like that. That's so weird. What are they doing? Wow, I've never seen something happen like this before. That's so weird. 51 is the leader he should be. But why are they slowing down again? That's so weird. The pace car is going down to pit road, and 51 takes the lead. Like, what is going on now? That's so weird. I mean, oh, their driver's coming to pit. 51 stays out. 51 stays out. The rest of the pack leads. What is Nilsson Herrera doing? He's staying out while the other's leading. Wow. I don't know what the 51 is thinking right now. Everyone's pitting except for the leader. I don't know. I think this strategy is going to really backfire on him later on because everyone's pitting and he's not pitting with the group. Everyone's getting their tires and fuel ready. The 10 cars out off pit road first. And a battle between 12 and 42. 12 takes it. 12 takes it. And now the 51 comes to pit road, I think. What is going on? Why did the 51 wait a lap to come to pit road? What is he doing? He's going to lose the lead. Wow, that I don't know I don't know if there was some sort of miscommunication or they were intentionally staying out for one more lap. I don't know what was going through the 51 and the team strategy there. I am not sure. That's crazy. That is weird. 51 on pit road now, and he is not going to be the leader after that pit stop. Ormond just stalls as he has to wait until the traffic clears, until he's okay. He's given the okay to run back in the race. Looks like the 99 had a problem and has to come to pit road, and 99 with an issue. Now he has to stay, and he comes off. About to get back to the green flag here at Dover, and after that sequence of pit stops, the lead is going to go to JP Lautaro, and wow, they were not ready for that double fall restart. That is just crazy. I mean, wow, green flag's in the air. Rafael Meka goes around, and there's a big pile up. What in the world? Wow, they were not ready to restart the race, and yet they pulled the green flag out, and a pileup happens, and Lautaro's going to lead back to the caution. Wow, that they were definitely not ready for the restart. I don't know why they went for it anyway. Wow, that is crazy. Oh my gosh. They were not ready for that restart. They didn't line up properly. I don't know why they pulled the green out. That is crazy. Lautaro leads. It didn't affect the leaders right for now, but wow. Like, what was going on? I mean, that was just not the restart that they were hoping to get. Like, what is going on? This is crazy. This is really crazy. Where is the 10? 10 has to pit. 10's going to pit again. Did he cut a tire during that caution? Did he run over debris? He's going to pit again. That's... What in the world is going on? The 12 is pitting too. Now the 12's pitting as well. I think they cut a tire. I think they cut a tire going through the debris under caution. I think that lead is going to go to Connor Breton. Oh my gosh, this race has had a bizarre second half, and the 10 off pit road, but he has to wait until the cars clear out. And what happened? Did he lose the steering on the 10? Did he lose steering? And why does the 12? Oh, the 12 stalled out because the 10's in the way. Did he lose the steering wheel there? Wow, that's crazy. The 10 car loses the lead, and he comes to pit under caution. I think he ran over debris, had to get a tire fixed, and then he loses control of his steering wheel, getting off pit road. And now the 12 is going to get out in front of the 10. I don't know if they're going to let the 10 get his position back. He's not going to be the leader back again. Yep, he's not the leader again. It's going to go to Connor Breton. He's not going to be back to the lead. Yeah, it's definite. It is definite that he's not getting that lead back. Wow, they were not ready for the call. They were not ready to restart that race. They were definitely not ready. And I hope that this restart goes by much smoothly this time, but wow. I get they're still trying to get used to this double fall restarts thing, but they weren't ready. That green flag should have never come out during that period. And now let's see if they're going to be able to straighten things out this time. All right, so 1 to go. The signal has been given. Are they able to get back in line and able to run this restart a little smoothly? Right now they're going to run it a bit smoothly into turn 3, so I think it's going to work. I think this is going to be a much better restart than what we had last time. So they're back in line where they should be, and we're going to get back to green. The lead goes to Connor Breton, and this bizarre second half continues here in the PLCS as we are back to green at Dover. Connor Breen is off to a good start. There he gets the 23 in the lead. And the 20 car, Maxwell Smart, in second now. Third place goes now to the 16, Cassie Reynolds. Reynolds trying to go to the bottom, take third spot away, is not going to work. The 10 and 12 pit again, and I think they have to serve a penalty or something, or they cut another tire. I have no idea why they're pitting like 3-4 times today. But the 10 and something must be wrong with the 10 and 12 in their cars. So, yeah, they're definitely not in contention to win now. Very bad day for those two drivers, and they would like to forget what happened here at Dover, for sure. Connor Breton in the lead. 20 car of Maxwell Smart running in the second spot. And look at the 23's big lead. Trying to hang on for the final 35 laps here at Dover. Battle between Logan Nieto and Aiden Bigelow. And the one car still in contention, Richard Morphy. He was the one that turned around Allison Rain to bring out the first caution. And that happened on lap 73. It took them 73 laps before a caution came out at Dover. I thought we were going to get a caution-free race. It was going to come down to pit stops under green. But then everything changed when they came to pit, when they had a caution, and it really turned this race upside down. Albertson runs second place. He took it from Maxwell Smart. And now he's going to have to try to catch the 23 car Connor Breton. Casey Hoyt, top 5. Can he get that run? He's got him. Gets by Cassie Reynolds. Hoyt gets by Cassie Reynolds in the bottom. And here comes the 5. That is Avi Sachs. Avi Sachs goes for the position on the 16 car. 16 gets to outrun him on the high side, though. Sticking with the high side. The 16 able to hold him off. Whoo boy! 45 nearly turned there. A little loose. Trying to get by the 6. Is able to keep his car forward in motion. Able to avoid able to avoid a disaster. The 1 car is now going to try to battle with the 5. Now he looks low. Let's see if Morphy can make the pass on Avi Sachs. There he goes. Gets by Avi Sachs. Gets by the 5 car, gets passed by the 1 of Avi Sachs. Now the 18 goes for the position. There he goes, the 18. Goes to the bottom lane. Oh, a little loose from getting hit from behind, but able to continue. And now the battle for position. Nathan Ormond works his way up to the front, to the middle of the pack. Oh boy, battling between these drivers. It's going to get intense. 18 in front. Oh boy, battling out between Avi Sachs and Aiden Bigelow. Bigelow to the bottom, he takes the spot away. Bigelow's in front now over Avi Sachs of the middle of the pack, and this is the most intense battle for position we have had today. Bernash is in front, and he's got cars behind him trying to pounce on the 78 team. 5 of Avi Sachs, and the 24 is teammate Austin Sitzel right behind him. Boy, things could get a little dicey here in these final couple laps at Dover. They're going all out. They're going big or going home at this point. Everyone has had their 1 pit stop. So they'll be good to go to the end. And they're all giving it all they got here at this racetrack. Number 8, Logan Nieto, goes to the bottom. Nieto takes the position away from the 16. And now the 47 goes by 20 for third spot. Casey Hoyt's really trying to close in on the leaders. He's been one of the best drivers so far this season. He won at Talladega last weekend. He's very close to making it 2 in a row. Not a lot of time left to catch the top 2, but the 47, do not count him out. That 47 has been strong these past couple races. Very strong team so far. The 47 will pick up some big points from this if they're able to hold on. And no, I know that the 47 would want to get another victory here in Season 45 to lock that spot into the playoffs. Even if he does not get another win this season, the finishes have been showing that he is playoff ready early on in the season. So Casey Hoyt might be a driver to watch out for in Season 45 to try to win a title for this small team. Logan Nieto's up to 4th. He might try to get 3rd place from the 47 car. The 20 car goes to the bottom. Gets by Cassie Reynolds and gets by the 1 of Richard Morphy. Almost 20 laps to go in this race here at Dover. Things have changed since the first half of this race. It looked like we were going to see a dominant performance by Nelson Herrera. Then the caution came out on lap 73, changed everything. Herrera decided to stay out 1 lap further than everybody else on pit road. And that was probably not the smartest decision to do. And he had to come to pit road the next lap. I guess he overestimated how much fuel he had left in the tank. And so he pitted a lap later than the entire field, and it really cost him the win. Then we had a disaster of a restart after that, and everybody was just all over the place. And Jay Pilataro held on to the lead, but then he cut a tire during the second caution when they crashed near the start-finish line. And I think Chris Leone might have cut a tire there as well. They had to come to pit road, and then I think they were penalized on pit road, and that's why those 2 drivers again pitted on the restart from that second caution. So those 2 drivers ended up being put out of contention for the win, and that gave the lead over to Connor Breton, and he is now trying to hang on over Garrett Albertson. That 42 has been hard charging for the past couple laps, closing in on the 23 machine, and we'll see if he can make a move in less than 20 to go. 17 laps remain at Dover, the Monster Mile, as the 42 is trying everything he can to get that 23 car. Garrett Albertson trying to get on the board and to win, and Connor Breen is also a former PLCS champion. Wants to win another championship title for the team, but he's got to win first. He has to win this race first if he does not get another opportunity to win later in the season. This team has been under the radar, mostly, other than winning the Clash earlier this season, but they have a former champion running the 23, and Connor Breton has shown that he can still be running. He can still run. He can still run with the big boys, and he's on his way to, and he is trying to hang on, trying to add another victory to his career as a former PLCS champion, trying to add another title before the series comes to an end. 42, though, he's able to stay even with the 42 car for now in terms of lap times, so not a bad run for Connor Breton. But he's going to have to hold on for another couple laps. If he is able to hold on, it'll be his 14th career win in the PLCS. He would be tied with Mason Powers, Sam Rogers, Kyle Collins, Angel Navarro. Pretty good company with 14 or more wins in the series. And one more win after this would put him tied with DJ Curtis and another former champion, Philip Goldberg. Connor Breen, an elite company already with 13 career PLCS wins so far. Looking to make it number 14. Logan Nieto just got by Casey Hoyt for third place while we were focused on the top two battling it out. Garrett Albertson, by the way, he's had some wins under his belt. And he won 2 races back last season. He won at Knoxville and Sonoma. 4 wins, so he's also has a pretty good solid resume himself. He looks to get his 5th career win, and more importantly, would put the Petty GMS, or Legacy Motor Club as they're now known, in the playoffs. Well, he gained a little bit on the 23, so this race isn't over yet. Almost 10 laps to go. One of these two are going to try to win this race. Connor Breen he won the Clash earlier this season, but hasn't had any much success since then. He would love to add a win here today at Dover to get into the playoffs and compete for another championship. Logan Nieto, though, might not be a winner today, but a solid run for the rookie in 3rd position, and maybe that win is coming for this team. That win might be coming soon for Logan Nieto, a promising driver in the series and all of Entertown 3, 3rd position. That's really a very... I think it was runner-up one time in a couple races ago, but another top 5 for Logan Nieto. This guy might be able to get a win at one time. Might be some point during the season he'll win. So don't count out the 8 just yet in the season. Don't count him out, because he might still have good finishes along the way. Don't know if they're going to approach JP Lataro before the end of the race, but if they do, that'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see if they're able to make it through the lap car without any issues. 7 laps to go at Dover. And right now, the 23 has been even in lap times with the 42 car. 42 had a slightly better lap time than the 23, but still not enough to make a move. Connor Breen knows he can't mess this up now. I mean, few laps to go. He's on his way to a checkered flag, but the 42 is approaching. 6 laps to go at Dover. Connor Breen, Dover, he has never won at the Dover Motor Speedway. He was actually one of the first winners in Season 1. The very first season, he won at Iowa at a short track like this. And now he's looking to add another victory to the short track resume. 5 more laps. Oh, a little gain there on the 42. Don't count him out. This could come down to the final laps here at the Monster Mile. All eyes set on the 23. We'll see if he holds on and win this race. 4 laps to go at Dover. Connor Breen did get a little better on that last lap over Garrett Albertson, able to get a little bit more ahead. And if he gets a caution at this point, this race is over. There is no more overtime in the PLCS. So this is for the race. 42's got to give it all he's got in these final 3 laps. Casey Hoyt, a shout out to him for a 4th place run so far. Going to continue his momentum into the next couple events. And the 5th position, Matt Hunter, already a winner this season, but another impressive top 5. He's also going to be one to watch out for when the playoffs happen. But for now, 2 laps to go. White flag coming next time by for the 23 Connor Breen. Can he hold off Garrett Albertson at the end of the race? White flag in the air for the 23 machine. 1 more lap around the Monster Mile. Oh, really close on the 42. Really close there, but is it going to be enough? Half a lap to go for Connor Breen. And the 42's not going to get the 23. And Connor Breen off the final corner in a wacky race at Dover will take the checkers in the Wurth 400. Connor Breen scores his 14th career PLCS victory. Take a look at the results on your screen. Connor Breen, your winner here at Dover Motor Speedway. And a pretty solid run for Logan Nieto, as mentioned, 3rd position. Matt Hunter just got 4th away from Casey Hoyt on the final lap. And Hoyt gets 5th, so it's still a top 5 for that 47 team. Cassie Reynolds and Isaiah Bernesh, pretty good top 10 runs for them. Maxwell Smart, Avi Saxon, and George Warwick rounding out the top 10 in this race. So not bad runs for them. Avi Sax started on the pole today and was able to hang on to a top 10 finish for the 5 team. Nobody retired from this race. Everybody stayed and was able to finish the race, but some did finish a lap down, 2 or even 3 laps down. So there's the rest of the finishing order. Ian Dutta left to be desired. 34th position is one off, but James Shelley, not too shabby, 25th position on that one-off race. So got to be happy with those results for that one-off race for that 55. I think it's their last race this season at MBM 55. But there might be a race or 2 more down the line, but we'll have to wait and see if MBM will make a return to the series later in the final season of the PLCS. So now 11 races are in the books for the PLCS this season. Hard to believe we have done 11 races so far in the 45th and final PLCS season. It has been amazing so far. We've had multiple winners and 12 different winners so far this season, to be exact. Only one driver so far has won more than one race, as mentioned, and that was, of course, Quinn Moore. But there's still more to come, as next weekend we'll be heading to Kansas Speedway, and it will be a primetime race at Kansas Speedway. So back to under the lights action at the cornfields of Kansas, and you do not want to miss it, as after that race we'll have our throwback race, and it'll be at Darlington Raceway this time around. We'll be at the track Too Tough to Tame for the Darlington throwback race. This year the throwback race is going to be at Darlington after Kansas. Kansas will be the next one. After that, it'll be the All-Star Race, and I'm happy to announce the All-Star Race will be at North Wilkesboro, same track that they're using for the Real Life Cup Series All-Star Race. So I'm very excited for that weekend, the All-Star Race back at the good old North Wilkesboro track. So you do not want to miss that one. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed our race, and until next time, we will see you at Kansas Speedway. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you next time.